Hi, I'm Don Stanek and I'm your Agile coach. I don't know when it became popular or vogue or interesting or maybe even a badge of courage to be sleep deprived in this country, but for some reason it did. And maybe it started when you're in college and you're like, well, you got to pull an all-nighter because, well, why? Because you didn't allocate your time correctly to study earlier. And then it perpetuated itself. You get into a business and you work on somebody else's team as an employee. And because the project manager didn't bother with allocating correct resources and time and money and budget allocation, now the 11th hour, well, we got to push this thing over, and you might have to work some weekends and some holidays. And if you refuse to do that, guess what? You're on the list because you're not a team player. Well, you don't want to work all the time. You're not a team player. This is just patently ridiculous. Sleep's one of the most important investments you're going to make. It's going to help with your mind, it's going to help with your body, it's going to help with your focus, your efficiency, and your longevity. We all know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to have a regiment and a routine around our normal sleep, which means go to bed about the same time, wake up at about the same time. No electronic devices an hour before you go to sleep. For gosh sakes, please don't turn and watch the news just before you go to sleep. It's probably not going to help. Proper hydration is a big part of that. And the sleep is going to help you re-index that filing cabinet in your head so that when you do launch into action the next day, you're refreshed, you got a smile on your face, and you feel good. The other thing sleep's going to do is it's not going to, you don't need to be grumpy. For gosh sakes, you're a sales professional, which means you're not going to be grumpy to your clients, but who will you end up being grumpy to? Your friends, your family members, your kids, the dog. Take the time and the energy that you need to rejuvenate and schedule that sleep. Now, if you're having problems with your professional limits, particularly around scheduling your core business hours and really allocating time for sleep, this means you're probably out of control of your schedule, means you're probably out of control of your business to a degree. Get on my calendar. I am here to help you. You don't have to walk this out alone. Get on my calendar. Let's get this done together.